I feel like I'm finally in a space in my life to where I feel comfortable in my body, which is allowing me to be in the present moment. It's allowing me to trust myself, my intuition, trust what I've gone through in the past, trust the things, my passions, and that I am good at them, which has allowed me to see the outcomes of me trusting in myself and being in the present moment, which always feels so good. Like, just examples of that is like being recognized for my work, feeling internally like calm and at peace, things that I've never really felt ever. Those really good sensations that you have when you're like in your body and you're moving it without like caring about how it looks, and it just feels so good. Of course, I'm still on my journey, and maybe I always will be, but this is the most I've ever felt. This is the most present I've ever felt. And I'm just like, okay, if if these things feel this good, like I want to experience what it feels like in this body that I am in now, and like being in the present. I want to experience love and like touch, like not just in the ways that you nasty self are thinking, but like just being like hugged and like feeling the warmth of someone. Like I want to just, I feel like within my healing journey, I have been going through moments to where it's as if I have experienced them for the first time. And especially again, like going from always being in my headspace and being so like in a fearful state and never being in the present moment. There's really have been so many times where like even just feeling the sun, feeling the wind has felt like I'm feeling it for the first time, being in a present body. And even though I was anti love for so long, and I was just like, I just don't have time for people right now. Like, I need to figure out myself and figure out like what I've gone through, and like healing, and just not trusting people and just having a negative outlook out of what I've gone through and how people have treated me. How not only I saw relationships like romantic relationships, but like friendships, family, etc. But I be seeing people out there that it really does make me feel like, okay, it may be possible, right? To like have that like community, friendship, family relationship that really is a true connection, that really is based on love and like caring about one another, seeing each other for who we are. So it's like that's just the next thing I want to experience, right? I want to experience it. And I feel like I don't want it to come off as if I'm saying like I'm like trying to test it on people. Like of course it has to be like natural, and it just has to happen that way, and like allowing the universe to bring these people into my life. But like I really be craving it. And I feel like throughout my life I've always craved to be seen and to feel loved and to feel safe. But it was always like the projection of that was always done in an energy that wasn't mine, and an energy was that was based off of like insecurity, fear, just toxic ways of thinking. And again, I'm not saying I'm all the way like where I like healed or like whatever, I feel like I'm going to continue to grow and change, but it's like now I feel like I'm at a place to where I can like mentally, physically and emotionally where I want to experience life in myself with someone else. I think I also am tired of doing things alone. Honestly, I'm tired. I think like sometimes I talk about how, or sometimes and when I say talk about, I mean like with myself, but I like ask myself, I'm like, well, what really is that thing that people want out of relationships outside of like wanting to feel loved and feel seen? And I think it's just like feeling like when you are going through things, you have someone that you can like come back to and just have this like sense of on your side, like who is just there for you to even just like listen to you or to just be there for you through like things. Believing in my intuition and believing that I can do things and then sometimes not. And just like having that person that genuinely, like not because like I'm making them, or whatever, but just genuinely believes in me and genuinely wants to like just like plays a part in me to like snap out of it. I don't know. Like it's just so many things that I want. I mean, and maybe this is me romanticizing love. Maybe this is me thinking it's going to be one way or whatever, but it's like I'm ready for that. And not only just in a romantic sense, like I want friendship too, to where like the connection isn't based off of like trauma. It's not based off of like not really caring about one another, just kind of being around each other because it makes sense to for whatever reason, but like genuinely having a connection and a friendship that is vulnerable, that is real, that is safe. And safe doesn't mean like being around people who just think the way that you do and like that never like challenge the way that you think. But it's feeling like you never have to be in a defensive state, feeling like you have to like be watching out, like feeling safe enough to navigate through these things and understanding that like you guys really do care about one another. So like, the ups and the downs will be handled with care and intention. Those are just my thoughts. They might change by tomorrow, but that's where I'm at right now.